Hello and welcome to Pure Inspiration Marketing. I'm Marco Nicholson, one half of the institute that you just heard, Pure Inspiration Marketing, with my wife Sharonda. Listen, in life, you have some opportunities to decide why to partner with somebody, why you should work with them, and what can they offer you. The difference is, we invested a lot of money to learn the information and the knowledge that you will need in order to be successful. Maybe you started a business or you thought about it, but you thought it would be difficult. Maybe you failed after a valid attempt. Maybe you ran into problems, whether financial, personal, or anything of the sort. Well, that misfortune could actually have been the key to your breakthrough. We can help you create the significant cash flow that you see over there to your left. That $2,100, that $1,200, that $1,000, and what you see at the bottom of that picture is $6,000. Now I learned by leading a lot of people in military service as a Navy disabled veteran of 11 years of service in hostile war zones, how to move in between intricacies of hostile environments. Now my partner, life and in business, Sharonda, over to the right that you see, is a 20-year career of helping children get what they are entitled to. Now, the funny part is she can actually retire any day that she decides to do so. But she's probably going to stay another 5 years just because she likes to do what she is doing. So, the thing is, what have we been through? What have we gone through? And how can it be beneficial to you? We were making about six figures, a little over six figures, $115,000 a year between our two careers. But I lost my job in 2013. Now, who would think someone with a career as long as my wife's would lose her job 6 months later? Well, it happened. And that forced us to liquidate some things, pay some things, but we were on the verge of eviction from the apartment. And actually, they did serve a writ of eviction because of some reasons that I'm going to bring up later. But we had to move to a less fortunate part of town to survive. Sometimes you have to take a step back and set your ego aside to move forward and progress to getting to where you need to be. So how do we survive it all? They say prayer changes things. But prayer without action accomplishes nothing, because nothing changes without action. In order to get what you want, in order to be where you need to be or desire to be, you have to have action, systematic plan, and an approach to it, and even failing your way to success. But you also have to have the belief to know that the inconvenience of being at a lesser place in your life is only a setup for a comeback. A little bit of truth here. A third of the population do not care what you have to offer or know, even want to bother wasting their time to figure it out. The other third is too busy, making too much money, living a lavish lifestyle, but alienating their family and friends because they don't have the time to be at home. But they don't understand the true value of what is being shared and being offered here. And the other third that you really want to look for is they recognize the value, potential reward, understanding, purpose, and they are available and take massive actions because they need to impact their life and the generational lives of their legacy to follow. The other 1% that you don't see here, which is probably just a little bit more, don't even matter. They're walking around in a zombie effect with no care in the world. So the roadmap to success is very simple. You have to start in order to finish. Now, if you don't start, you can't finish because you never started. But what if I can tell you that there's a systematic approach following a system of steps, sequences of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe even 6. But some of the steps you may have to repeat a second time or a third time. But you know what? The proven success steps work to get you through the roadmap of success from start to finish. And we have all the tools in place, so you don't have to learn and no bother about knowing anything. Just copy and paste and follow the system. Now, you hear me talking about the road. Now, this may look like a desolate road with nothing there, going off to nowhere. Nothing looks like it's really growing. It's dry, it's brown. It's probably hot there, but the mountains in the back, they always are high and they're filled with snow, it looks like in this picture. But this is a roadmap to success for you. You have to get on it in order to move forward. If you put your foot on that asphalt and started walking, you will eventually get to the end of your destiny or your destination, where you will have the opportunity to accomplish all the things that you desire the most. Now, see, let's talk a little bit about social proof. Maybe I can't talk about anything because I've never made any money. Well, every word has power, and words have actions. See, on the left, you see about $5,000. Yeah, that's the average of what some people make in a month, maybe. But see, on the right over there, that is what I walked around with in my pocket on a daily basis during that time of my life. That is a lot of money that served no purpose other than buying small items or big items or whatever I wanted to buy that didn't generate any income or revenue. That's the advantage that I'm going to share with you today, because you don't have to be that naive and dumb as I was to think that having the money in my pocket worked better for me, because it really doesn't. See, I made a decision 20 plus years ago to do something that afforded me the opportunity to receive that type of income right there. Now, no, I'm not saying that you need to take 20 years to get that type of results. But what I'm saying is, even after that 20 years ago of making that decision, almost 10 years after that, I made a decision to do something that was told to me to be done, and I didn't follow through with it until then. But because of that decision to finally take action, it produced that type of income there that you see there. Now, you could take a minute and count it, but that's a little over $30,000. It's actually $31,000 to be exact. That was just cash on hand that we had put in the bank. Now, let's talk about reality. See, remember I told you about the eviction? See, we used to stay in that third floor apartment right there with the red arrow that we paid $13.50 a month for 5 years. Never missed a payment, never late, never anything of the sort. But we rented a washer and a dryer because we didn't want to go buy one because we weren't sure where we're going to buy a house or not. But the funny thing is, we missed one payment. One. And when we went to give them the payment, it says they wanted 2 months of payment. Well, if we didn't give them the 2 months of payment, they were going to evict us anyway. So we held them 1 month of payment because they were going to evict us anyway. And then we decided to take a step back, swallow our pride and ego, and move to a lesser part of town that I showed you earlier. Now see, on the left, that front door open from end to end, that's the living room and the dining room together. Just the bottom of that to the left is the kitchen. See how small it is? Big enough for 2 people. Now imagine having a family over. Yeah, not much room, is it? But see, where you see that door, that's where we were at with that little green area over there to the right. Looks great. Beachfront property, a block up from the house. Walk up 1 block across the main road over a sand dune, and there you are, the ocean. Now, the disadvantage to that is parking sucked. The trash can for the community was directly across from our front door. So imagine on the hot months, smelling everybody's funky garbage out there in the trash can. Yeah, that was not pleasant at all. But see, in 2016, we couldn't qualify to buy a house. Late 2016, about this month here, as a matter of fact, they told us no. But see, we understood the importance of you can't live an all-cash lifestyle because you do have to have credit. Even if you pay for everything in cash, credit is always king. You should have it and you need it. But understanding that and knowing how to impact your wealth and your use of your income can create a significant wealth for you, for generational wealth and legacies to follow. Now see, that lot there, it may not be big to you, but that's in the city. So that's pretty big around here. Both lots, just a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 2-bath house on the water with the koi pond over there to the left that we inherited when we bought the house with a surprise because we didn't know they were there. But anyway. But the house also came with our own spa room, a sauna, a hot tub, right there in the room off the back to its own, ready and usable. but that also had the water that you saw to the right. So let's take a minute to connect. That is our web address right there, getinstantraise.com. That is my direct phone number that you can reach us, but I promise you, if you call us without going through the next step of the information, we will not answer any questions. You just redirect you to the information. If you wish to follow us on Facebook, there it is. Helping You Succeed Now is our name on Facebook. So remember to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we look forward to seeing if you are one of those 1/3 people that we're looking for. Take care. Have a fantastic day.